back to Upstate Living, and thank you for being here with us this morning as the show continues to roll on.
Yes, and we're thrilled to be joined by today's special guest, Christian Bonnier. We were introduced to you at the beginning of the show, but you are in marketing, but you've really made a name for yourself online with these interesting videos. He really just talks to the camera and gives his thoughts, and people absolutely love it. You have over 60,000 followers. We saw you because of your Saratoga racecourse video, declaring it as the best racecourse in the country. So we're so excited to have you on. We want to learn more about your business, though. So what do you actually do?
Yeah, so I run a consulting company called Client Ascension. We help basically people who run marketing agencies grow with outreach, sales, operations, basically how to go from a freelancer to a business owner. Then I'm also a co-founder at a company called ListKit, which is an all-in-one cold email tool. Helping B2B companies with their outreach to sign new clients. What was the example I gave you?
The camera example, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So like a camera company could use us to reach out to news stations, video production companies, and try to sell more of their products.
Yeah, so with your business, that all started several years ago. And then not too long after that, that's when social media came into the picture. What led you to wanting to create online? Because as we know, sometimes it's like, what are people going to think of what I say? What are people going to do about it? Are they going to judge me? Are they going to show some shade? But you kind of just went all in, TikTok, Instagram, and you have so much success. Can you tell us a little bit about that social journey?
Yeah, so obviously I run a marketing company, right? And people find you through social media. So I saw a friend of mine who also runs a similar business, like going viral every video, just talking head iPhone videos. And I'm like, I could do that. So I whipped out my phone, talked about how to land an internship in college because it's relatable to what I do in marketing. Woke up to like 100,000 views, and that dopamine rush like hit like nothing I've ever felt before. And I just started posting once a day, and there's my video about tipping culture in America. I was in Miami, and they charged me a mandatory service charge on a latte, and that was a one-take video because I was pretty riled up. But
the emotion just took over.
So I just went viral for business content, and then like I started talking about how I live in Tampa, how Tampa's great for networking and growing a business and motivation because of the sun. And then I just started posting about whatever I thought about in the moment, like tipping culture in America after I had to pay $2 on a latte as a mandatory service charge, Saratoga racecourse. One of my best videos is why people don't have a third place anymore, like outside of work and outside of the home, like going to a restaurant or a book club or a bar or shooting darts, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
here's another
there
one.
It is.
What's
That's
this?
It.
What was it again?
Why mental health is a big issue with third places because nobody goes out and socializes anymore. Obviously that's, people still socialize, but I feel like compared to 20 years ago, it's less.
Yeah,
so,
when you make these videos, is it mostly like, I have an idea, I'm gonna make it right this second, or is it like, I have an idea, gonna notepad it? How does that creative process unfold?
Yeah, if it's in the, like if I'm at Saratoga, I have to make it at Saratoga, so I'll just try to get a good one when I'm out amongst all the people at the track, and I obviously, I'm not scared to film, but I like to be kind of by myself when I film, so if I'm in public, I try to get it in one take, so I'm not walking around with my phone out for 30 minutes. But then if I think of something randomly, I'll write it down in my notes app, and if I need a video, I'll just scroll, oh, that one looks good. Think of a hook, get the hook down, let the rest kind of flow.
Awesome.
I love the advice because there's like anyone can do this because we all have access to social media. And so it's inspiring to hear from somebody who's successful at it. I just got word we have some sound from your video that brought you on the show about Saratoga Racecourse. So let's play the video.
Saratoga is the best horse track on the face of the planet. People want to talk about Churchill Downs, the Kentucky Derby. Saratoga clears it by a mile. Check this out. The horses are walking to the paddock right now. Everyone's on the back lawn, having some drinks, drinking out of a cooler, hanging out with their friends.
All right, so how well did that video do? You're describing how great the race course is.
Yeah, it got, I think, over 100,000 views, which on like niche videos, like specific locations, those, anything over a certain amount of views is amazing because everyone that sees it is probably local or knows about the track. So I had horse accounts reach out, obviously you guys. So, I love videos like that because I love Saratoga and I want to bring it to more people. And I also I haven't shared this, but I'm a minority investor in several horses.
Word up.
And we're trying to grow the stable, and shout out Summit View and Winning Move. So yeah, just growing the game and posting fun stuff. Like I think Saratoga is a great place, and it's a fun video for me to make.
Yeah, it's very authentic too. You're not like putting on some act. It's like you genuinely love this. It's a first-person video, so it looks like the person watching is actually there. So they're kind of like experiencing the whole thing with you.
Yeah, I don't use a video team. I just use my phone. Sometimes the quality is not the best, but I think that's why people enjoy it. There's no editing or captions. It's just talking to the camera.
Yeah,
it's
easy money stuff.
Very, very relatable and inspiring too.
And there's a lot of great social media related questions we're going to ask you later on in Fast Five, so we can get some more insight on your game and some advice. So thanks so much for everything here, Christian. Stick around because much more coming from you, but in the